Right.
I said, how do we know that these games aren't fixed? How do we know? And, well, it couldn't be. It couldn't. No, we don't know.
No, we don't.
99% chance, probably 999, everything is legit, but we really don't know. And I'm not saying everybody would be in on it, but all you need is one referee, and we saw that in the NBA.
Yeah, we saw that in the NBA. Sure, it's possible that they could infiltrate.
Yeah.
But to think that the league itself, the powers that be in the league, have predetermined the outcome. Are we saying they predetermined the outcome of every game, therefore the outcome of who's even in the playoffs, where they're going to be, and the fact that the championship game is so scripted that they already know who is going to be the champions?
And the league realized there was going to be this love affair going on between Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. So they timed her foreign part of her tour that in a miraculous way, there'd be enough time in between for her to get from Tokyo to Las Vegas in time to see the game, still party with her boyfriend after the game, and then fly to Melbourne, Australia for her next concert. That was all Goodell.
I think it is so
Was
much.
she really there, or was it just on TV?
I don't know. Was that a hologram?
Could have been.
Is she even real?
Heather, did it look real to you?
It looked pretty real. Maybe it was a body double.
Oh, could be. Mm-hmm. And maybe she was with him at the after parties where,
Maybe it was Travis. Maybe it wasn't even Travis Kelce. He was a body double. And he was actually already in Melbourne for her next show, watching himself win another Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Why not?
There was some other tight end
it's
involved.
So stupid.
It was T.J. Hawkinson dressed up as Travis Kelce, who really wasn't hurt.
Who really was, didn't have the ACL. Yeah.
I think it is so much more likely that you have watched a fixed sporting event than you've watched a scripted sporting event. And it's not even close.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Sports aren't scripted unless you consider wrestling a sport, okay?
Right.
It is knowingly fake. These games are not, there's not some crew of people putting everything together. But
when you hear
I guarantee you've watched a fixed sporting event.
No doubt. There's absolutely. I'm sure I watched the game. Well, I don't know if it was fixed as far as the outcome, and not just the point totals, but I've watched NBA games where Tim Donaghy officiated. So yes, I have.
I don't even know if you would really look back, was it really fixed?
No, it was the point totals. The point totals were.
You've watched a game in some sport where a couple players have uniformly tried to lose the game.
Maybe. Probably, yeah. Probably.
I mean, point shaving has happened. It's,
yes.
It's one of the worst things that can happen in sports.
I don't know. College athletics, it happened quite a few times.
Now with the
Tulane,
proliferation of
Northwestern, basketball, Boston College, go on and on. Yes, it's been going on for a long, long time. Unfortunately, that's the way it is.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the original sin, but it's probably pretty close to it, in terms of the greed and people wanting to make money and know that they're going to make money by influencing the outcome of a sporting game.
I mean, there used to be, I'm not going to mention the person's name, but I know who it is. Back in the days when the Pistons played at the Silverdome, there were over-under totals, and the person who I know operated either the game clock or the shot clock. And when certain teams had the ball, he would start the clock like a half a second, later than he should. And all that time adds up over the course of a game, and the over hits.
And this is one of the biggest reasons why I actually think officials should be full-time. It is, because you are...
There's too much exposure if you're not. And that's the one thing that has always amazed me about the NFL is they try and remove all variables. And if you have NFL officials that this isn't their full-time job, if they are, and they don't have to be, state secrets as to, or have Secret Service, but if they're in another business and gambling wants to get to an official, they can get to officials.
It's one of the brilliant things they do with the clock in the NFL. What you just talked about, Stoney, it's easily to be manipulated if you want to.
Yeah.
And affect how quickly a game can go by simply chopping off a half second here and there.
Yeah.
It matters, okay?
Yeah.
But the NFL goes back, and you sometimes watch these silly delays and you're frustrated that the game's not moving, and then they'll say, let's readjust the clock to this.
Right.
That is why they're doing it.
248-539-9797 is the telephone number. Let's say hello to, is this Ernest? What's up, Ernest? Or is this Nate? I'm sorry. What's up, Nate?
Hey, how you doing? How y'all fellas doing?
Good.
Good.
Y'all talking about the NFL. Now, I've been watching the NFL since 1974, because I'm a Cowboys fan. But I done heard
Thoughts and prayers.
multiple NFL players. The guy from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers that won, he did a radio show and said that the safety from Tampa Bay, he said that NFL Super Bowls they're predetermined.
Okay, wait. Do you have a name? Do you have a quote?
The safety that got the interception for a touchdown in the Tampa Bay, I think it was Tampa Bay and against Peyton. No, I forget that Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl against the Raiders was Dexter Jackson.
Larry Johnson said it too. Larry Johnson from the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh wow!
He said it.
Larry Johnson, with all due respect, has some mental problems.
Yeah.
Tim Brown and Jerry Rice did an interview, but the guy from the Tampa Bay that won the Super Bowl, he got 2 interceptions that game.
Yeah.
He said, I forget his name.
It was Dexter
But
Jackson.
This is the question I have for y'all fellas, and I'm going to get off the phone. That Super Bowl with Atlanta and
New England?
New England. You got 4 minutes left in the game, and Atlanta is up 28-20, and they on New England's 20-yard line. They averaging 5+ yards a carry. And you don't run the ball, kick the field goal, go up by 11. But instead, you pass the ball, get strip sacked, and New England you're not trying to win that game. It just looks like you're not trying to win.
Well, that's one of Kyle Shanahan's biggest blemishes.
There's no chance.
Yeah. And then it went on.
Guys, to play to a script.
And then part of the
so
script was,
stupid.
that the NFL has this technology inside the ball, and that the ball stayed off the ground so that Julian Edelman could catch it. They could
It
hover.
just hovered.
Hey, make it float now. He's not going to catch it. We're going off script.
Yes. Uh-huh.
I mean,
yes. Well, that became a part of the NFL because of the Immaculate Reception.
David Tyree's glue.
Oh, the glue. Yeah,
Yes.
the double-sided tape that was glued to the top of his helmet so that he could catch
and
it.
in that same game, Asante Samuel Sr. was paid $1 million to drop the interception that
Right,
led
yes.
to the
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, come on. That's what happened.